Hello, everybody. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Hi, everybody. It's been quite a little bit again, hasn't it? Felt like, for streamer time, it's been like a week since I last streamed. Quite frankly, that's a long time when it comes to it all, don't you think? Let me check my own self here to date myself. At the very least, it is a new month, so technically it's been a whole month since I last got to stream. If I really want to be like that or so. Let me check my own Twitch page real quick. But it is February 3rd. It is a wonderful Monday morning. Monday morning? I am way more out of touch than I really feel like I am. But it is a new month. I am back on Monday though for Mystia Mondays. Yeah, last time I played was January 29th, and I was literally only making thumbnails for videos at that time then. Otherwise, now it's just January 22nd. Ooh. No, we're good. Yeah, it's a solid week and a half or so. Alright, we're back with Mystia. I want to talk. There's been a lot of things going on with my wife recently. Also, a fun fact enough is that during the last Steam sale, I also got the last of the Mystia's Izakaya DLC. So I got the soundtracks and I got DLC 5 too. Not that I'm anywhere near the DLCs anyway, but hey, that's there. Alright, so we are on January 22nd in game. I hope Inari Okami will forgive me. The village is looking for a chef who can help prepare tributes. Parties. Alright, so let's review our chat list as always. What do we have to do around the village and all? Also, I need to adjust the gain on my mic because I noticed I was not breaking the yellow barrier at all. Okay, debt in 9 days. Let's see here. Search for clues from the bookstore at the village to the Dragon statue. Because Agatha Christie's newest book has gone missing. And then I can give stuff to Chen to upgrade the human village Izakaya. Well, in that case, then, aquatic cultural heritage. Do I have anything like that? If I filter by aquatic real quick. Aquatic, unpopular. I have signature stuff here, but I don't have anything that's necessarily cultural heritage when it comes to it now, do I? So if I say, oh, like, Japanese, Chinese, aquatic, then yeah, I don't necessarily have anything special on that end then, huh? Because like, if I go to Kene, cultural heritage is its own tag itself. Same with like Kasen. Which I guess that would be Chinese, Japanese then. But if I tried to filter anything, I really do not have a recipe, so I can't do that yet. Okay. Hi, Calvin! Otherwise, let's see. 4. Almost there with the riddle. I'm almost there with Rumia first and foremost, though. So, as always, invite Riddle on over. Collect with the little bits that we can. Sparrow, sake, lovely. I always want to fish around for anything potentially on the fishing traps though. Just anytime I can get lampreys, that would be wonderful. If possible. I would say that this might be seaweed, so it might just be another onigiri day then though. Unfortunate, to an extent. Merchant, what do you got for us? I at least want like 100 of most items in my inventory, so give on over. I'm also really low in salmon too. Alright. Anyway, yeah. It's been a good little bit, everybody. I hope that y'all have been, doing well enough when it comes to it all. Because, at least for me, life has been moving at a pretty rapid pace, all things considered. I've had a lot when it comes to it for my own end of life, for personal things going on, namely looking new housing, new apartments that I'm kind of fishing out for. Kind of early research though, so we're gonna see how that goes. But like I said, it's all gonna come in time, and especially so, I'm gonna be working my tail off, but trying to hopefully get to a solid point where I can confidently say, yes, I'm going to have a solid game plan for what I want to do, potentially moving onwards and everything like that. But we'll get to that in time. We'll get to that. first and foremost. How do you feel? Tell me the truth. I'm still pretty nervous. Yeah, we gave Renosuke dark matter last time, I think, if I remember. Yeah, dark matter. I have witnessed its power in full. I told you so. That's right! This was exactly what I needed! I can't believe the outside world has such a creative method of utilizing food. Outside knowledge is the best. Really? 20 coins that I got from Renosuke. Lampreys. Buy me? Buy me? Yeah, I might as well buy the bamboo too. I have a few coins that I could potentially use, which I can buy disc, which aren't going to help me much here. Oh, hold on. Okay, that was just my dog. He was just exiting the room or so. So from that end, with these coins, I could easily potentially upgrade more of my stuff. Try that, or I could just upgrade, you know, I could buy more stuff, and I could get to the high-end upgrades if I want to. So I have 27 coins, but that's gonna cost so much money right now. So let's belay that for now. Let's belay that. Well, I have 9 days to repay. It's not that I'm really using my money any otherwise besides just buying items. So what would I want? Let's buy a better cutting board, maybe. Oh, but I need the upgrade in line first. Okay, well let's do like 1, 2, 3. No, I can't do 3 because then I have no money to spend on stuff. Let's do that for now. Thank you, Corindo. Miss Carson, thank you for the tofu stew recipe earlier. It's nothing. I get to taste delicious food by giving you this recipe, so I'm not losing anything at all. Is that so? So-na-na-ka! So-na-na-ka! Goodness gracious. The Rumia virus has always been part of me. Speaking of that, I originally thought hermits only ate something called afterglow. Turns out hermits like to eat actual food as well. Of course. Even hermits eat a variety of food. As a yokai, you must have worked hard to become a good cook. Thank you for your high praise. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. However, you can't be satisfied with what you've already accomplished. It must be even better should you desire to continue this path. Don't you feel that you're too carefree at this stage? You still have room for improvement. I understand. Constant watching, it never gets old. So I need to zoom in on myself a little bit more. That'll be better. Nice. Yeah, there we go. We got Kasen up, because that's bond roll 2. Anything from you, sir? More tofu for sure. Don't buy the pork otherwise, but then I'm gonna be a little bit lighter on what I might want. The Mune will pay itself backward with every other drink. Let me buy the rest from Seiran here. Hello? This is blonde hair? It smells like... this can't be wrong. It's that person. One truth prevails. The villain is... Well, chances are of having thefts around. And it's hair like that. I mean... it's probably Marissa. It's always Marissa, it feels like. What do you mean by stealing? It's borrowing! I've borrowed it! Can't the affairs of a story be considered stealing? Breaking and entering? Nah, that's not what it is. It's just I saw he was sweeping on a baby, and I didn't want to disturb him, so I didn't say hello. So he actually zoomed right off stream. Alright. What do you got, sir? I think I'll buy everything but the Mio. And then it said that there was a request in the village for a cook or a chef, right? There you are. Yokai! There's a yokai! Don't be afraid. I came here because you posted a request in the newspaper. You want to help me with my request? Yes. While I am a yokai, I'm also a professional cook. Please give me a chance. Okay. My parents are super busy, so I want to help them in whatever way possible. So, what do you need help with? In a couple of days, my family will prepare tributes for the Inari gods. I was thinking that maybe I could help them with their tributes so that they don't have to. Got it. Speaking of Inari gods, they're Fox spirits, right? Well, when it comes to Foxes, of course deep fried tofu comes to mind. I got it. Don't worry about it. I'll complete your request in no time. Fried tofu. Sensei also knows to make fried tofu. I happen to forget that it's not a bad idea to ask her. So you want 5 deep fried tofu. That's a lot to do, brother. I mean, I can make it another day because I don't have the time to really so. So for now, talk to Kine. Kine-sensei, hello. Are you still in horrible debt? Technically, we went out of debt once and then we're in debt again, so yeah, in a way. Hello. Oh, that's right. I already tried your deep fried tofu. While I don't usually like to eat it, I have to admit that you did a great job at making it. Thank you. Actually, I couldn't make it without your assistance. To tell you the truth, I was worried when you first told me to create a dish to remind them of their fear of yokai. I really thought you wanted me to sneak some poison into my food. It turned out pretty normal. My customers gave decent reviews as well. Speaking of deep fried tofu, doesn't the god Inari and Fox spirits come to mind? Yep, we're talking about it. Everything has its corresponding history, including every cuisine. You have to understand the history behind it to make the best cuisine. You still have a lot to learn. I see. I'll give it my best. Why don't you come to my school once in a while? I teach history classes very frequently. I'll go when I'm free. Alright, talk to Kine. Kine, I feel like out of the locations, inviting what's his face? Inviting Riddle always feels good to me, because having 30% more guests is great. Kine is great, because she could potentially just have a whole line come for you. And then Akiu, I mean, you can get more residual awards otherwise then. So first and foremost, I also have the Forest of Magic, but I don't have a way to upgrade it yet. So I'm only gonna have a chance at 3 tables otherwise. So I'd rather serve at either Yokai Trail or the Human Village, quite frankly. Because otherwise I feel like I'm losing a lot of money. But also I can get relationships up. I already invited out of the Human Village and Yokai Trail. What? I think it'd also be a good excuse to yap if I just did Force of Magic to start. Kyoko is hired, she is my barmaid. Yeah, okay, I think I kind of convinced myself into it. We're gonna do Force of Magic as I catch up with y'all about what's been going on with my life. Alright. Taking a sip of water real quick. I say water, I have my water to the side, but I'm taking a sip of my protein shake that I had left over. So, nothing specific for what I gotta serve today. So in that case then, we can just kind of go all out with what we have the most of here, quite frankly. Which is very, very nice. Because then I can just kind of prepare whatever when it comes to it. Out of my drinks, always have my cheap potential options. And then, I do have the Night Sparrow stuff, but also I have better items as well. 1, 2... Oh, because it's a small card, I can only put one of each then. Well, in that case, I'm still gonna fulfill everything. Alright, that'll be good. I still have my upgraded stuff, and then I can just take this chance to click more and more. So, the Forest of Magic. So let's get back into it. But yeah, I hope that everybody's been doing well enough or so. Like I said, life's been busy for me. On the adulting side of things, it's just been a lot of preparing potential ideas for if I you know, when the moving out would be for me. Which would, you know, be later on in time in life. I mean, I'll really just have to see, you know, what it has in store. But I'm trying to be smart about it, considering how my parents want to retire soon enough. Meaning that I don't want to be out on my own in the house. Only by myself. You know, I'm just being, you know, very effortlessly I say effortlessly, no, house hunting is a lot. Well, I say house hunting, it's apartment hunting, so it's not as egregious, but you still get my point. It still is, you know, a journey that's gonna take a while and a lot of time off of my brain. So I want to be able to take it at my own pace and be ahead of the game when it comes to my planning or so. So that's really it, you know? Otherwise, budgeting comes into that word, since I'm looking at potential trips when it comes to the future and all. I know one thing that I'm preparing for is a vacation to Japan with my family in April enough. So yes, you will have, unfortunately, you will get a good bit less of cruisy content in April, at least on the stream side of things when it comes to it. If I check my own upload schedule that I have set up though, the main thing is that I am hopefully working, you know, to get on to the future for having my uploads to last all throughout April. That way, while I'm away from my computer, etc., I'm going to be fully out of the way for getting to provide my content and all. Because if I check my current upload schedule overall, I have uploads going on until about the 16th, which is when I start running out of content necessarily. Legendary. What do you like, Mystia? Legendary Fundus Japanese. So in that case, then Rice Ball, Legendary Iberico Port, or yeah, a mushroom. And let's put like 2 other things in here just to try things out. And you want something chillable? How about some fairy dude? Because we're in the Forest of Magic already. Good. Yeah, I have uploads already out pretty well out there, all things considered. So on that end, I'm very, very happy to be ahead of the game when it comes to it. And it just comes to be keeping my consistency up. Mushrooms chillable. Let us try. I thought that there was another recipe that kept on my mind. I know it was tofu, because isn't it miso Japanese? Yeah, miso's Japanese. So let's do the same thing. Let's do Iberico. What's my fungus? And let's keep trying different things, because I want to see what Marissa does like or dislikes out of her stuff. She doesn't like peculiar, she doesn't like unpopular stuff. And what was the drink? You wanted another chillable thing? Let's do some toffee then. Narumi is here as well, so that's great. Yeah, if I look at it, my VODs are already lasting me a decent bit, quite frankly. Because I'm only doing 2 video uploads a day. So it's not really sweltering when it comes to it for what I have. Chobo in Japanese. Alright, we're gonna go tofu again. Let's try a truffle. That way I can get rid of a Berto port. And then I could try, like, a salmon. You don't like peculiar, but do you like photogenic? Time to find out. So I'm not necessarily behind when it comes to what I'm trying to get done. Yeah, still something chillable. But rather, it is all about, like I said, buffering myself out. Oh, that wasn't popular. Oh well. In that case, then back to basics. A rice bowl, 1. If I do fried fish crisp, for instance, that wouldn't be Japanese then at that point. So let's just lead with that. I didn't include a fungus though. Oopsie. Oh well. Let's get Chobo Umeshu and let's try like Senjetsuri to see if I can cheat for Narumi. You want low alcohol and you like something cultural heritage. Cultural heritage then. So low alcohol, let's get you a Zoom beer. Let's serve Marissa up. I could have done better with her, but no big stress. Low alcohol? Well, in that case then, let's get 2 Japanese orders out then. Let's get that. Let's assume Narumi may like something like sweet. Let's try that. Let's try sweet and maybe filling for Jizo statue. For Marissa, let's make some tofu then in that case. The usual for her then. Nice! I got tar serving, which is all the better. Need tofu bowl. This one goes to No, that goes to Narumi. This goes to Marissa. She doesn't like filling, she likes chillable. She wants something vintage. Vintage chobo, so an ice cream smoothie. Something specialty. Something specialty. Totsuo Japanese specialty. Nothing filling. So let's try that again. Let us try miso tofu. We're gonna do meat. You want something specialty, so let's do lamprey in that case. Lunar herbs make something cultural heritage too, potentially. Which is very, very interesting, but I only have 3 and I don't want to spend it. Let's try miso then. Let's try miso. Also, Alice is here too. Specialty try. She likes mild and mountain delicacy, and Riddle's here. Nice. You want something raw, so cicada slows that are gonna be sweet. Raw. Don't you like meat as well, or am I tripping? She does like meat. Exactly so. Raw edge to go with it, and you want something chewable. So umeshu for you to start. Get the cutting board up. That is a solo afterwards. Wonderful. And then we see what Alice might want. Western and low alcohol. Western, low alcohol. We'll start you off with Zoom beer. You want something Western? What recipes fit Western for me? Western? Shoot, dude. Is Eastern, of course, Japanese, Chinese. Where's Western? Like, is it even here? Am I blind? I mean, if I just look through and think about what I might potentially have. I don't think I have anything Western, in which case the Sparrow stuff would have been the best potentially in that case then. Well, let's just get like a pork bowl, I suppose. And let's just load it up with the usual components. Because I'm just gonna have to do what I can for Alice in this case for now. She does not like a lot of things out of that. Nothing meat, nothing filling. She likes home cooking sweet. Though. So she does like that, but not meat. So rice ball. That'll be that. Sweet. So it's home cooking as well. Home cooking. Sweet. Let's try vegetarian then. Let's try a fungus, because she's a magician. You want something modern though, so Ramune will fit that bill enough. Let's try this. It's still filling because it's onigiri. Alright. You're gonna have to keep playing around with Alice then. But it's fine. Yeah, onigiri's filling, so instead I need to go back to the tofu then. I didn't get to yap as much as I would have thought to do so, just because, you know, I did a new area, which meant I had to relearn people's preferences, so oops. That is a big fat oops moment. I thought, you know, 3 tables would be easy enough, but instead I have absolutely flummoxed my own self when it comes to that. Oopsie. Yeah, like, my upload schedule, including tonight, should hopefully go a little bit beyond almost the month of February, and then as long as I can keep this up, it should be like that should be enough things out for what will become my April and then my May upload, since I'll have my Japan trip and then MomoCon right afterwards. So all the hopes when it comes to it, I'll have to see really, you know, what does, what doesn't stick. See, you know, if I can keep this upload schedule up, but I think it's stable enough, all things considered, because me being able to say just right out of the bat, yeah, 2 videos is more than enough for me to, is more than easy enough for me to pause out day by day. That's not a bad record to have, considering how I used to have 3 and 4 videos. So, like, holy crap, once again, I keep saying it every time, but I am always shocked with how I used to be able to do that pace. Like, what the heck, Cruzy? What was I smoking back then to be able to do that? Well, I think it's because I was at 1 job as opposed to 2, but, that point still overall stands, though, when it comes to it. because, like, overall, I am a proud and grown adult that can't do as much on my own free time, considering how I'm already splitting it between, like, 4 different hobbies. Cosplay, streaming, IRL, like, board game, D&D, whatever, card games, everything like that or so, and then my arcade group and all. That it's really stretching me for everything that I can do. But at least for the online side of things, I'm keeping a decent well enough. And hey, with my server growing, maybe I'll be able to continue to mesh more of my interests together and keep things going on that end, don't you think? Because if possible, that would be great, you know? To the special events, tonight's Izakaya can only be open at the human village. Please prepare accordingly. Copy that. Well, I don't know the funds that I spent everything upwards, but that's totally fine. Deep fried tofu. 5 deep fried tofu. 3, 4, 5. Good on that. Prepare those otherwise. So I can just give those straight up. Perfect. Next up then. Aquatic cultural heritage. I mean, I guess if I filtered by just aquatic. But once again, nothing itself floats underneath for cultural heritage, unfortunately. Ah well, it's fine, it's fine. Meantime then, do our usual tots and all. Riddle, please come to the Izakaya. Having your Firefly boost was absolutely wonderful last time around, and I'd love to have that again. Chen, come to the Izakaya. You know you want to, you big tsundere debt loaner. Seaweed gathered. I'm gonna buy up all the tofu that I can, all the salmon as well, as always. I'm pretty good on most of my ingredient stock otherwise. It's just those miscellaneous ones, so as long as I'm not spending too much up otherwise then, I can very much so make do with everything that I've got. Nice! Good lamprey hauls today. 5? That's great, dude. It's honestly really good. Oh. Ron, people are taught too. I'll steal a potato on the way too, and then we can go to the human village. Ah, cute. Talk to her. Get her affection up. Kassen? I don't think I've had this I wanted. Miss Kassen, I heard that you have a zoo at home. A zoo? Huh? Is that not the case? I heard some fairies chatting about it. They mentioned that even Miko trained in your zoo. Miko trained in your zoo previously. Turns out it was just a bunch of lies. No, something like that did happen. However, that Miko went to Sendai to train, not some zoo. Really? I heard there are eagles, snakes, tigers, and more. Maybe I have to have a little bit more pets than others. Just a little more. You want more information? Read up on Wild and Horned Hermit, one of the official Toho mangas that introduced Kassen, actually. Peaches, as well. And then, well, it's not really gonna get much out of these here otherwise then. What did I get for the other costumes again? Well, I don't have any froggy coins, so that'll come later. Alright, sir. Give me all the tofu you got. Ringo, give me your Amune. Seiron, give me these. Everything but the Dango, I'm thinking. I mean, why would I necessarily even want the Dango? What does the Dango do for me? Japanese sweets, small portions. Like, what does it do for me here? I mean, I guess I could buy it for the Japanese funding then, but I'm still losing, you know, impact on it. Alright, Gine? Let's talk to the kid in the corner after I buy these drinks. I am losing some funds, and I need to make money back, of course, whenever it comes to it. Huh? Where'd the kid go? Where's the kid? Ah, you're up here now. By the way, asking Yokai to prepare tributes for gods, Hopefully they wouldn't be condemned by them. Thank you so much for your help. My mom praised me. That's great. Nice. Just a little bit of nicety there. Alright, good. Let us prepare. And then we are opening at the human village, of course, then. Nice. Good, 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 good. Still nothing that I need to specifically serve here. But when it comes to it, fact is, I have surplus of a few ingredients and not as much of others. I keep using up all of my tofu though, so I do think I want to parse out with what I am using out of that. That's my only big problem that I necessarily feel. Serve up Mio, Sanjitsui, Sake. And like a few juices, I think would be good. Then afterwards, we're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say like 5, 6. That way, I have almost everything but a steamer or whatever recipes I might need to make. Good. Now start preparing a little bit of everything. Get my Sparrow Tune ASAP. Nice. Alright, yeah, I don't have too many mushrooms for which that's gonna be a next thing to really look at. But overall, though, that is hyper mode already activated, so I can just kind of slam everything that I've got here. So I have at least 2 of each, and I can kind of chill for whenever the tables get way busier than I'd want it to be. Nice! Nice, 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 Cruzy. Alright. You want the mushrooms? Go right ahead, sir. Alright. Yeah, if I pause it out, if I get, like, let's say 2, 3 upwards of Mystias tonight, that buffers me until about the 22nd. On one category of my streaming side. The other category is going to be, because my videos alternate back and forth between, like, basically I have like 3 series that alternate between a few days worth of things here. So one of them's always going to be my VODs, and then I'm alternating at least right now between my tabletop nights, 100% orange juice, and then what other miscellaneous category I can have at the time then. Japanese and chillable, so let us go back to the good old reliable then. When I have so many mushrooms, so I gotta be careful about how I actually use the funguses. And especially if people keep asking about having these gold mushrooms here, I'm gonna run out way faster than I'd like. Otherwise then, let us serve you an... let's serve you a fairy dew. Fairy, I do. Good here. More mushrooms, Marissa? I mean, 3 truffles ain't bad either, necessarily. I will gladly take that, because that's legendary stuff for the future. For now, keep making the onigiri, because it seems like everybody's living on a budget right now. And we will chill on this end, but yeah, like, I should have things mostly together on this side here. Caston's also here, which is nice. And then when it comes to it for that streaming side, where it said, yeah, my VODs, I want to keep streaming at a consistent level, but we'll really see how well I can keep that up. Because if I do proceed along when it comes to for the future of my housing situation or so, I'm going to be a lot more sporadic when it comes to actually getting to be live on the Twitch side. I'm doing a lot more stuff technically in my own server, it seems, and everything like that or so. So I will see exactly how that does pan out from my own end of saying, huh, this is gonna be nice. I'm gonna be able to provide a good amount of, you know, variety for what I'm doing on off-stream. And the recency of my orange juice uploads have really proven that point when it comes to it, since I've been able to just straight up say, yeah, this is really just offline content that, you know, I wasn't streaming, but I put on OBS so I could record at least something decent, right? she does like stuff that's good with alcohol. I mean, she's an... Okay, that would be spoilers technically for what she is. I mean, she's a hermit, but read Wild and Horned Hermit in that case then. You want something mid-alcohol. So let's get you Sparrow Sake then. And you still want something Japanese, right? Yeah, you still want something Japanese, but not economical. I don't know if you want something filling though, so let's try that. Japanese... home cooking good with alcohol. So another miso. Let's get this then. Good with alcohol. That's Japanese. / home cooking. Let us try... What can't I do with that? I can't do anything. I can do signature. And let us try... like, something filling then. Filling, let's try spicy. Just see what she does or doesn't like. I need to read it back again though, see if she does. Okay, she doesn't like spicy. Alright, this is just gonna be a bust for the future. Oopsie! 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 That is, bad. Akyu. Cheatable and culture. Senjutsu! That's going away for the moment then. My bad, Kassen. You don't have to wait for a second longer then. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just call it on that end then. Can't do spicy. Maybe I can try mild in the future though. And then Miss Hada. Hada, no, not you. You want something soupy, mild, Japanese, and premium. So exactly so. Soupy, Japanese, premium, sweet, mild. Yep, alrighty. In that case, then 1, 2, 3. Soupy, Japanese, premium. Dude, I already just went to the Taz, I can't remember it. You know, we'll just go with the miso anyway. That seems to be my bitches get out of jail free card that I've been using out of all of these here. Alright, number 1, Takasen. It's decent. Not my best work, though. I'm running out of mushrooms so fast. Didn't start in popular, so that's the problem, of course. You want something chillable. But the use for you riddle, that'll at least get the people coming around to the yard. Umeshu for you. I have more solos as well in the fridge, too. So this can lead right on over. Lovely work. Riddle will appreciate that. And then, Firefly Phenomenon will go off. More solos, more solos. Let's help out Kyoto here. She can have a moment. Because especially, like, we're only halfway through the day, and we are running through... dude, I'm running out of mushrooms. Like, everybody want the mushrooms today? I thought I had a decent... Dude, I'm out of mushrooms after this. Like, straight up out of mushrooms. Take 5, Kyoto. Dude, I'm not gonna have any mushrooms. I legitimately have no more mushrooms after this order here. So if anybody else orders any more mushrooms, I gotta turn you away, Chief. Y'all can't have any more. Thank gods they're ordering other ones. Holy crap. Dear customer, we're out of mushrooms. Stop ordering mushrooms. Oh my gods. Yes! Order literally anything else on the menu. Please. Please. Yeah, but order more onigiri. I don't mind it considering how I have a million things of seaweed on me. Like, my goodness gracious, people. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Or order potato croquettes too. That could actually greatly benefit me when it comes to it overall. Alright. But at least when it comes to it, my variety content has been, you know, I wouldn't say rave reviews, but it's been received pretty well, all things considered. Because even with me doing variety, I'm still getting biased without a doubt towards my usual series that I just made a bigger name for myself on. So I got to play on my Chartreuse for the first time in a month again, and I got pretty good viewership recently on that. Orange Juice has been turning pretty decently as well. I know a lot of people also turned up to me unironically playing the game of life with the others, so I Crimson and D3, and then that just got me spinning my head a little bit of like, really? People really shelled out to watch me play the game of life? I mean, then again, I played Pandemic, but it's not like Pandemic's necessarily boring, it's just like, in comparison as well, it's like, rather, this is the game of life, and this is like the 1980s edition that we played. I mean, whatever floats people's boat on that case then, but I didn't expect to necessarily pop off on that regard.
So I will take what I can get out of that. It's surprising me more than anything. Nobody wants a specialty spicy miso soup. I see, I see. Number 2. Number 5. I'll swoop back around with this here, or rather, and just serve you straight up, because that is wonderful. Your nose day really came at the end of the day, just a sample, huh? You want something beer? Alright then, have some Zune beer. And you want something savory, potentially. Going home cooking fresh. On that case then, one... I don't have anything savory now, do I? I'm like 90% I don't, though. Oh, you're gonna have some onigiri like the rest of everybody, so live in poverty. Decent order, I'll take it. Wish I could have actually, I should be fishing for Renoste that way I can get discounts at Corindo. Ah, I should wait till I upgrade my stuff, so I should just wait overall then. Ma'am! Dear guest, we're closed for tonight, and the food's already... No, I'm not here to eat. I heard that you hoped my neighbor would get something back. That's what I'm here for. It feels like my Izakaya is becoming some other sort of establishment. Anyways, there's this jade pendant that I wear every day. I put it under my pillow before going to sleep yesterday night, but it was gone when I woke up the next day. Although my pendant style is a bit outdated, that jade is genuinely first-class quality. It was supposed to be an heirloom my mom prepared for my future bride. Now I've lost my pendant without even a girlfriend. My mom's gonna kill me when she finds out. Please, ma'am, you gotta help me find it. I see. Your house is close to the previous guest, right? Right. I also live by the Dragon God statue. Fun story should have been excellent. How could something like this happen? Alright. I'll go look for it tomorrow. Well, successful day. What's with my profits, though? I thought I'd be able to yap more on Mystia's, but I have to put so much more intensity than CSD ever. Okay, I wouldn't say CSD ever did. CSD's already intense on its own, and this is me just trying to write off customer orders, for crying out loud.